EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington Commanders. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
They run over center with Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this defense, they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Now Willis. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Twisting away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. second down. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, trap 50, Viking.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Get up.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Daniels. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Walter Nolan forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Third and 19.
Let's go now. 60, 18, 60 average. 60, 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Mustang 19, 18, 5 years. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack.
Brings up
2nd and 20.
At the
19,
25-yard line.
79 Brook, 19 Lions.
Daniels looking to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Check, man. Red ball 80.
Well, they'll try the jet sweep with Harrison. A little juke. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, 70 Rangers. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Daniels. They'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, he has a throw.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Daniels.
Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the 1st.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Our first catch for Judy, good for a 1st down. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
A nice little juke. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
50 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And the Cardinals first down.
Mustang 19.
Now Willis to throw. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. Look at the big fella go.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey McBride
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Cards have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And running with power here. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They go play action. Daniels. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
First and 10 at the 38.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
19 Charger, 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
A give up the middle with Benson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
70
First and 10 at the 20.
Play action, Willis.
That ball caught by Harrison. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw, Willis.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Carlson on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Next to score Cardinals 28. Commanders 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Touchdown, Washington! Chigakakwo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Rangers, 18, Cup, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cougar 19.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man, Okonkwo. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's caught. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merrick from 19 yards away. And the Commanders are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's Willis. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
A give. Here comes Benson. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, 61 yards. And the Cardinals are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And they're going to get him. They bring it down a sack back at the 16-yard line.
It's a loss of 6.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Dragon 60. Let go.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point safely through. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Commanders 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Cardinals 42. Commanders 28. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Daniels from the gun on third down. He'll try and do this himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
19-18. Street. Ready, right?
They'll try and throw for it here. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 range.
They go play action with Willis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Hawk 70.
Now Willis. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
First down.
Panther 60.
Willis.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 7.
Hawk 70. Ready. 70 line. Street.
He shifts past him. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Cougar 19. Trap 60.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Willis.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's got daylight.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Commanders 36.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Come on, come on.
To throw, here's Willis. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now Willis. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Lane. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
70, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Handoff here to Benson. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
Nelson Judy in motion left. Willis looking to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Pass complete there to Harrison. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 23-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of 34 yards.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
18, 5 here. 19 tight. 9, Dragon 60.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cards are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood
taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Commanders 36.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points. And now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Willis now off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. the defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now Daniels. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Finding space at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
At the 47-yard line.
Come on. 8, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now is Daniels. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Back to throw, Willis. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Cardinals first down.
Here we go.
Now Willis to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
18 Cardinals, 7 Pirates.
They go play action with Willis. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Commanders 36. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And